Back to episode 4. Here Taehyung let fate betray him. He didn't break his promise to play with the prince a few times in a week. He really treated the prince like a friend, not a kid. Taehyung Nona, let's catch Dragonfly. As the king is setting late, Taehyung's energy already drained because of the prince alone. No, I'm tired. Refused Taehyung. He will fall asleep early tonight if this is going on. Play with me. Force Yoon. He is ready to cry any second right now, but retorted Taehyung but get up to go with Yoon to the park they have near the white lawn. Yoon run alone, chasing after Dragonfly. Taehyung just stand there looking after Prince. He didn't like the prince, but he never wants the prince to get hurt. Don't climb tree. Is called Taehyung when Yoon already has the small feet on the tree. Yoon is not listening to Taehyung at all. Taehyung go to Yoon and lift him to be away from the tree. If the prince falls from the tree, he will be one will die, not the prince. I want to catch it, Vinay's yawn, but Taehyung just ignore it and pull the prince's hand to away to the lawn from. Yoon started running again. His mood changed in the blinks of eyes. Taehyung's eyes and look at Honey, who is enjoying his misery. Taehyung, a voice called Taehyung from make Taehyung to look behind his back. They become excited. Jin. Taehyung runs to Jin and jump to make Jin catch him. Jin happily lifted Taehyung. They both haven't seen each other for 2 months. How are you? As Jin excited, they both started talking, didn't focus on the surrounding anymore. Jin is being assigned as palace guard now means they can see each other more frequently. Taehyung glanced where he heard the sound. He is surprised to see an arrow, lost arrow. Jin become pull up his guard. When he said it, Taehyung runs to Yoon to take Yoon to a safe place. It might be an attack or just lost arrow like Jin said. Taehyung hugs Yoon into his arm and walk away. Jin act as a guard to see if any arrow coming in their direction. Screamed Taehyung before he falls on the ground. Yoon is secure in his embarrassed. Jin runs to Taehyung after he realized something hit Taehyung. Taehyung, how can I miss this? Are you okay? Asked Jin, worried. Taehyung's arm is bleeding. Save the prince first, they said. Please take the prince and run into the building. I will bring Taehyung with me. Please inform the healer too, Jin said to a guard. Jin lifted Taehyung like a princess and ran to the palace. He really hoped it's not an attempt to kill the prince or anything. The healer came to Taehyung's room to give a fast treatment. Thankfully, the arrow just grazed on Taehyung's upper arm. It's not injured badly. Yoon is crying looking at Taehyung's blood. He doesn't understand and know what's happening. The slam on the door make everyone surprised. The king entered the room angrily. Everyone fall on their knees and no bow to the king. Yoon, the king hugs his crying son. He take a look at find any injured on his son, but none. Expect Taehyung's blood on his cloth. What happened? Asked Jungkook when he looked at Taehyung's rapid arm. Your Majesty, I was with them when the accident happened. Two arrows came into their direction. I think it was lost arrow because of how weak it hit, but I need to investigate it more. Jin stated the situation to the king. Jungkook nodded his head. He will investigate what happened. It almost hurt his son. Your soldiers are practicing Young soldiers are practicing their shooting. I think some of them missed the target. I will talk to them, call off all of them to the shooting range. Jungkook take his son and walk away. Never once he asked how Taehyung is doing. How could he didn't ask your condition when you are the one who protect his son? Grumbles Jin, unsatisfied with King's action. Taehyung covered Jin's mouth by talking badly about the king. Both of them could die because of that. My life is not important to him. Mother Taehyung Jin scoffed at that. Not to him, but you are important to me. Jin hugged Taehyung scoff. Taehyung giggled and returned the hug. Jin is always the one who loves and cares about him after his mother. Thank you, Hyung. They rarely call Jin Hyung. Most welcome, Taehyung. You are like my brother. I will talk to my captain to assign me as your guard. I am sure he will agree. Jin said, who am I to have a personal guard? Taehyung shook his head in disbelief. He is just a mere mate, or more like concubine. What they needs a guard for Taehyung. Every other concubine have one. Huh? Really? I don't have one. No one told him he has one. Maybe no one assigned to be with Taehyung. He is a useless mate after all. I'm sure something is missing here. Maybe because you didn't leave palace at all. I don't care. I will ask to take care of you. Okay, I'm happy if it's you. Thank cheers happily. He can be with his best friend all the time. I'm going first. Take some rest. Jin leave the room to find his captain. The king walked to the infirmary. He has something to ask from the healer. Jungkook, Allah, walk here. Healer name greets Jungkook. The healer bowed really fast. He is shocked with the sudden visit. Please take a seat. I am here to ask a few questions, said Jungkook while sitting on the one-of chair. What's the matter, Majesty? What can I do to help you? Asked the healer politely. He is scared. How is Lady Taehyung's condition? Asked Jungkook directly. Lady Taehyung is fine, Your Majesty. The arrow grazed on her upper arm. She is a bit weak because the amount of blood loss. Her body is also weak, and I'm afraid she will have a fever tonight. Don't you need to stay at her side then? Asked Jungkook back. I already told her maid to come inform me if her condition get worse. I already left the needed medicine. Thank you, healer name. I'm leaving. Jungkook leaves. After that, he wants to go to his room to get a rest of, but stop when he remembers Taehyung's prayer. Maybe he can visit Taehyung for a moment. My Majesty, honey, bow. When Jungkook is in front of the door, how is she? Asked Jungkook directly. A bit fever and she is sleeping right now after taking the medicine. Go take him water from the well. It's colder, Jungkook orders, and honey obey it. Jungkook entered the room and sat on the chair beside the bed. Taehyung is covered in a blanket. The thick blanket, but still shivering because he is cold and having fever. Jungkook take the towel on Taehyung's forehead, soak into the water, dry it, and put it back on Taehyung's forehead. Emma calls Taehyung by whispering. Jungkook look at Taehyung when a tear rolled down Taehyung's eyes. Jungkook remember his son when he look at Taehyung, afraid his son will miss a mother like how much Taehyung missing his mother to call for her in sleep when he is sick. Jungkook leaves the room, a bit startled to see a guard standing outside Jungkook's room. He was not here when Jungkook went in. Your Majesty, greets Jin while bowing. What are you doing here? Asks Jungkook. He will be his guard from today on, Your Majesty. Jungkook frowns. What happened to the old guard? Jin frowns too. Jungkook doesn't know. Taehyung doesn't have one. I don't have any idea, Your Majesty, answers Jin politely. Good night. Jungkook leaves Jin. After that, Jin blinks a few times to look around before entering Taehyung's room to check Taehyung's condition. Other concubines are bad-mouthing about Taehyung, saying Taehyung did that to gain attention from the king. Now the king focuses more on Taehyung or likes to have Taehyung as companion too. Others are jealous because Taehyung get to be close to the king when Taehyung doesn't even try anything. They work so hard to gain the king's attention. Women like you are cheap. The rude words come to Taehyung like usual, but he ignores it. He never keep it inside because the one who is rude are is no one to Taehyung, so he doesn't take it. Her outfit is really ugly. The king must have embarrassed Taehyung's eye. He really can't understand why they keep doing it when he never responded to them. He never asked the attention he gets from the king. He even want to avoid it. Scared he secret he act well blown up. She is the most beautiful one here. You guys are just jealous. Jin can't stand the insult anymore. Jin, let them be. Taehyung stops Jin from saying more. Jin will be in trouble if they report Jin's attitude. It is considered rude to talk back to concubines. How dare you to say that? You are just a lower grand guard. Jin wanted to retort back, but Taehyung stopped him. He really didn't want any trouble to cause them. The concubines tend to add some untrue story to spice up things. Getting punished because of their slander is really not worth their time. I'm sorry for his inappropriate behavior. He is a new guard in here. He is not used to the situation yet. Taehyung humbly talk. He doesn't has any Taehyung humble talk. He doesn't has any sincerity at all. There is no use to talk politely to them, but who never respect people. You should teach him better. I'm sure he will listen to you. You give your body to him too. There is a smile clearly on their lady's lips. Taehyung escapes silently. Jin rage again. He wants to shoot back, but Taehyung shakes his head, disagree with Jin's action. They just want to provoke Jin so that it will cause trouble and attract attention. I will teach him better. Excuse us, please. Taehyung drags Jin and Honey to go with him. Honey and Jin both are foaming with anger because people insult Taehyung face to face. Taehyung just grins, looking at them for being like that on behalf of him. He has a good friends here. Enough with it. Now it's time to play with the prince. Thanks I being with friend really. Taehyung doesn't follow what the prince wants to do much, but he is already tired and the prince never. Taehyung really wants to take a good nap sometimes, but it never happened. Taehyung Nona, here comes the troublemaker. Taehyung Sai again. Jin and Honey enjoy having Yoon with them. The prince is smart and cute. Yoon, today we will read book, okay? Taehyung wants to sit and lazy around in the library today. It's so hot outside in this summer. Okay, flowers, ask Yoon, excited. Taehyung nods his head and walk to the library. Yun run after him and take his hand. He hold it tight. Taehyung wants to shake it off, but he let it be. The prince looks so excited, really excited. After they reach the library, Taehyung chose two books and put it on the table. Jin is guarding the door. Sometimes Jin take his work too serious. Honey also went to kitchen to get some tea and food to eat. While reading, Yoon runs and sits on Taehyung's lap, who is getting ready to read the book. Can you not sit here? Asks Taehyung irritated. It's so hot today and the prince wants to stay close to him. He will be on fire soon. Can't I sit here? Prince asks with that droppy eyes. Taehyung can't say no. He hates himself for becoming soft to the prince. Since the king ordered him to play with Yoon thrice a week, it's been 3 months they are doing this activity. Suit yourself, Taehyung gave up for chasing the prince away. Taehyung started reading like usual, monotonous. Yoon still get excited hearing Taehyung's stories. They keep reading and eating. Taehyung really amazed with Yoon's memory. Yoon can remember what he has told fast. He is really smart for his age. Taehyung Nana calls Yoon sadly. Taehyung recognized that voice fast. Something is wrong with Yoon. What happened? Yoon felt like the flowers. Asked Yoon sadly. No, you are not fat. Taehyung answers seriously. What makes the kid think he is fat? He is cute and not fat at all. He is healthy. It's important. Yoon cannot eat more. Renona angry. Yoon likes chicken but need eat fish. No want small. Yoon started sobbing and he hugs Taehyung's tight. Taehyung frowns hard. What the heck happened? Eating fish every day? Every day? Asked Taehyung to Yoon. The king knows. Asked Taehyung more, making the king told the caretaker to prepare it for Yoon's health. King father asked Yoon, a bit confused. He wipes his face with his small hand. Taehyung thinks Yoon is a bit cute at that moment. Yes, who else? No. Ranona angry. Tell father can't eat candy anymore. Yoon started crying again. Taehyung rubs the prince's back a few times before calling for Honey to take care of Yoon. He needs to talk to someone right now. His blood is boiling too. Where are you going? Jin stopped Taehyung that rushing to go somewhere. Lady Ren answered. Taehyung still angry. Huh? Oh? Asked Jin stupidly. He really has no idea who is Lady Ren. He really doesn't care about any other names. Yoon's caretaker. Hurry. Jungkook grabbed Jin's collar to go to him. The king saw the scene. He feels weird because Taehyung's supposed to be with his son at that moment. For just Taehyung is trying to get close to the guard. He really doesn't like their relationship much. They are too close. The king follows both of them. He needs to know what's going on first before asking what happened to Taehyung. He can't accuse Taehyung without any proof. The king phones when they are at the caretaker's chamber. The building with 4 rooms. There are a group of ladies, the caretakers, and few maids that especially to take care of Prince. The king can't hear any what they are talking about, but they are arguing about something. Taehyung is talking non-stop and keeps showing his finger to their face. A rude behavior. Actually, I don't care. Taehyung raises his voice and the king can hear it clearly, including a pang enclosed the area. Taehyung slapped hard on the face of Lady Ren. She actually can punish Taehyung because her rank in the higher place is higher than Taehyung. The king knows something is wrong. Taehyung has done something he shouldn't do. The king feels anger rising in him. To be continued. I think what is gonna happen next and what is Jungkook is thinking, is it right? Is Taehyung and Jin have a thing? I hope you will love this episode. I will see you tomorrow with the next episode. Till then, take care, safe, bye bye.